Hello and welcome back. Today's Microsoft flight will be with another add-on called the Skypark. This is basically similar to Neo Fly 4, but then not. Yep. In essence, what it's going to do is basically it's the same kind of process, but you instead of being a campaign basically where you've got to start from a career mode and build up and get your planes, you can fly any plane you like, but running jobs. I've tried out the Cessna, which was good. It's good fun. I don't mind the Cessna, but today I wanted to try something else. I want to see if I can make it work with the jet, because you can fly absolutely anything on certain jobs, and I've picked a quite a short job. Part of this will be mainly to go through a bit about the Skypark first, and then we'll set up for a flight. It's slightly different in the sense of how you have to do stuff, so a bit tongue-in-cheek. And I'll have bits to set up, so I'm not completely set up for a flight as I normally would be, because partially I don't want to go too far into it without you seeing bits and pieces. So I'm going to move over. As you can see, there's Skypark, and you can see I'm in the 737-800 BCF FedEx, because we're going to be taking some cargo. So basically this is the route that I've chosen. Clear Sky is the company we're working for on this route especially. There's Coyote and Travels. Coyote is when illicit stuff, illegal stuff. You don't have to do it. You can turn it off, or as I do, I leave it on because it's bigger reward. There's no fuel worries here. You just pay like $1 there for your fees. More of that's going to become later on as they get on. So this basically is your to-do list. So you're going to fly from Ireland to EGSS, which is Stansted. It tells you down here. We're moving knives and cutting blades from Aldergrove in United Kingdom to Stansted. Expires in 206 hours, so we've got loads of time. So basically, it's November the 1st is when it says it's running out at 7:45. So the pay is 1,458 and the profits are 1,452. So that's that. Basically, then what you do is you want this job, you press save. You hold it there for a minute, because when you hit begin, it starts the whole thing. So what we want to do is put ourselves in position first. This tablet's neat. You can have it big. You can reduce it, so you can have it on your screen if you want it to be there. So what we'll do, we'll fire up. As you can see, I've already put in the parts there. We're probably going to get moaned at because it's going to say we're too big for the unit. So I've still got a few bits to set up that I would normally do. After this, I'm going to try maybe something like a Citation or something like that, Learjet or something like that, and see if I can get a decent jet flying. For some reason, I think the wife's got the heating on full because I'm sweating a good one, so I'm going to open my window, let some cool air in. I'm going to pull back let that cool air come in. Okay. As you can see, while we're waiting for that, you'll see that on the top there you've got all the different pictures of planes. They're the planes you can use for this route. So you can go from a single piston all the way through. I will go through Skypark in bigger detail once we take off, got everything done. Oh, there are birds everywhere. That's really good. So the birds are a part of an add-on that I put in that a long time ago. So there's our beautiful plane all set, ready to go. It looks a beaut. This is going to be 349 nautical miles by Simbrief route, but only 285 if you went direct, and I'll show you that in a second. So we'll get into the plane itself, but before we take off, I tend to use Weatherforce. So this is Weatherforce. I think I've shown this before. We can hang on, before I do that, cancel, minimize that for a second. I think you do have to make sure when using Weatherforce is live weather is off, clear skies, it's all okay then. So we bring weather force back up and just hit the play button. Start the process. At the top there in the green, you'll see it says active, and then it'll go injecting eventually. Takes a few minutes, and then whatever weather is actually at, don't ignore the Phoenix Harbour, that will change. As it completed, it should then flip up everything. Yeah, those tips things, I've had to put those on for this as well. It's completed, so there you go. Older Grave is clear. So minimise that. You don't have to look at it again for blah blah blah. Yeah, clear that as well. I've got Pilot Annie. Bacon. Yeah, sometimes that does happen. I don't know why, but that Boeing one doesn't work. So we'll get the power into the plane first. We'll get sim brief done. Another jobby I've got to do is see if I can get this to work first time. Also, I can use Beyond ATC with this, which is good. While that's setting up, we can. Sometimes the plane has a bug in it. Looks like the bug's playing up tonight. Because we're cargo, we've got no passengers to worry about. No response from the simulator. Oh, okay. Minimize that. Reopen that. This normally works. We'll try again.
Beyond ATC connected.
I thought you might be. Okay, we just get everything. No smoking for the guy that's going to be at the back of us. Now, what says we can do this? You told me to go to 37,000 feet, but I don't think we'll be going that high. I do have trouble. I seem to have trouble with the plane not doing some things right, especially when you're coming into Stansted. British, just seems on the British airports have to make it up as we go along with that one. So it's just basically going through, just making sure your craft's all set up. Just make sure that's there. Let's just check, see if GSX is awake. Sometimes it's not. Move it out away from it. GSX can take a little bit of time sometimes. Okay, so that's come alive. This GSX loads up, will be fine. Whilst we're waiting for it all, we can get all this done. I'll tell us get my plane set up before I begin the actual job in Skypark. Out to the road. That's typical. This is going to make pushback a little bit more difficult. Get the plane all sorted out first. Make sure that wrong way, that way. So far so good. I was hoping that was going to be in by now. So the next thing to do, the chair FMC, we've put it into there so we can go to our positioning. And we're going to need which is all in, then we go to root, and we can put that into origin. I used to put the other side in, but now I've realised you don't have to. Then we can put that in, so we are FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie.
Easy 79 Lima Golf, ready for IFR clearance to Manchester.
Easy 79 Lima Golf, Aldergrove ground, expect runway 25. Climb 6,000 feet on runway centerline, then expect radar vectors TOC. Squawk 6153.
We should have more than enough fuel.
Expect runway 25. Climb 6,000 feet on runway centerline, then expect radar vectors TOC.
Yeah,
Squawk 6153. Easy 79 Lima Golf.
Easy 79 Lima Golf, read back correct. Call me back when ready for pushback or engine start.
Wilco, Easy
So I'm
79
just going to move
Lima
these out of
Golf.
the way until we've all sorted out. And I'll bring them back, so...
Easy 79 Lima Golf, at ramp 16, request pushback.
Easy 79 Lima Golf, Aldergrove ground, pushback approved. Face southeast.
Is that
Pushback and
turn
engine
up?
start approved. Face southeast. Easy 79 Lima Golf.
I'll try and turn some stuff off, see if that helps. Let's close that window. See if that helps. So we've got all that put in this, so we want to go depart. Move that out away from it. That's going to be direct, so that is depart. Runway 25. That's direct. And then we're going to be going to we're looking at ILS runway 22, and we're going to come in on a list or that one. And then you just basically have that set. You go to cruise, and that says 29.
Easy 79 Lima Golf, ready to
I
taxi
believe
to
that's
the active.
29 actually. That's 37 on there, but I think it's going to be 29. for
Easy
some reason.
79 Lima Golf, runway 25 taxi via Lima, Alpha.
Get your wins.
Runway 25 taxi via Lima, Alpha, Easy 79 Lima Golf.
Go on, because I need to load up. Right, there's always something that goes wrong. We've got all the wins, so that's all that done. Then we need to get the legs, check legs. Well, I need you push back. Well, going to legs, we're going to load up. And we're just going to check this for discos, as always. It's going to be one at least. If I'm looking good. There we go, that was. We're going to do a loop, come round, sharp turn, and in. Interesting.
Easy 786 Delta, ramp 1 for taxi via Bravo, Lima.
Ah, GSX has turned up.
Ramp 1 for taxi via Bravo, Lima, Easy 786 Delta.
Is too small for your aircraft.
Oh, you're here at last.
Easy 79 Lima Golf, contact Aldergrove Tower 118.3.
Contact Tower
So what we can
118.3, Easy 79 Lima Golf.
Is operate stairs. Basically, that's going to. Although we've got no one coming. Otherwise, I was going to use EasyJet, but we'll use it. Nice. They're all on, that's all on. What we can do, because we've got no passengers out, we'll just get the PU running already. Yeah, everything looks pretty much set. We'll put it down. Here we should have a different set of steps. What we'd normally get. You see the doors just opened up. Okay, so I'll bring that back over. I don't know why that keeps disappearing. It shouldn't be disappearing. Right. So if we go begin, we're going to pay our flight fee. So it's going to cost me $6.
Good luck out
So it
there.
tells you how much we've just paid. And then we can load our flight. It takes 20 seconds. So you can load it. And what you can do with this one, only stuff going to come on. So
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
request boarding.
Boarding requested.
And that's just going to put stuff on. That beep tells us we're ready to go. So now that's all set.
Do you want to board crew? Crew boss
That's
is
right.
coming.
Just I'm just going to move it out of the way for a minute. I just want to see out of curiosity who turns up. Actually, what I could do, use my old trick, my old menu trick, I should say. Okay. And spin this around now, I think. This just gives you a better camel angles. If you've got a D-pad.
Crew boarding starting. Your crew has boarded.
I'm just expecting a guy in a high vis. I'm not expecting anything else. In fact, we didn't get nobody. Interesting. Everybody's turned up to do their bit. Yeah, not quite set up properly, I don't think, for the GSX anyway. Yeah, it's not very realistic, that bit. You got all your parcels here coming now, as you can see. Amazon delivery, UPS, got it all turning up. And you've got your gear going in. Yeah, it's not quite set up right, it needs adjusting a bit. So while that's doing all that, what we can do Let's get back in the cockpit, just turn it off for now. We can request our IFR clearance.
FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie, ready to copy IFR clearance to Stansted.
FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie, Alder Grove ground, expect runway 25. Climb 6,000 feet on runway centerline, then expect radar vectors Lisbo. Squawk 5761.
Expect runway 25. Climb 6,000 feet on runway centerline, then expect radar vectors Lisbo. Squawk 5761. FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie.
FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie, read back correct. Call me back when ready for pushback or engine start.
Wilco, FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie.
While that's doing that, well, what we still need to do is set all this up. So now we know we're happy with that. We can go back to here, N1 limit, take off, flaps 5, in there. 153 is our takeoff speed, so I think we're on that already. 53, we can set that to 153. Altitude 29 at the moment, but it's going to, I think it's going to be higher. Well, we'll ask for a change to that. Okay, so that's all set. Index, let's go approach. That's your flap speeds. Just to make sure, I'll just go back.
Chanix 13 Delta Kilo, ready for airways to Fuerteventura Airport.
Climb is all okay.
Chanix 13 Delta Kilo, Alder Grove ground, expect runway 25. Climb 6,000 feet on runway centerline, then expect radar vectors TOC. Squawk 0133.
All set to go on there.
Expect runway 25. Climb 6,000 feet on runway centerline, then expect radar vectors TOC. Squawk 0133. Chanix 13 Delta Kilo.
Chanix 13 Delta Kilo, read back correct. Call me back when ready for pushback or engine start.
Roger that. Chanix 13 Delta Kilo.
Last that.
Chanix 13 Delta Kilo. Stand 22. Request pushback.
Yes, and that's set.
Chanix 13 Delta Kilo, Alder Grove ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face southeast.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face southeast. Chanix 13 Delta Kilo.
LNAV, why is it not like an LNAV? Does that sometimes? Should accept that, but I think we've got an issue going on. We'll sort out nav out when we get flying. So we're all set to go, we're ready to go. Move that over there, as you can see on there, it says ready to go. Okay, while we're doing the final bits, I'll take you to this main screen. So your contracts are here, so you type in the top there what you're looking for, narrow bodied search EGSO, and you can see there's different flights there now. I'm just looking at one specific area to the flights. You can open it completely up if you need to. You can clear that, and it just tells you all the different ones.
Chanix 13 Delta Kilo, request taxi to the active.
It's only 54 nautical miles. See, it's
Chanix 13 Delta Kilo, runway 25 taxi via Lima, Alpha.
You can search the region.
Runway 25 taxi via Lima.
That's how you go then, go to
Chanix
details.
13
It
Delta
tells you about
Kilo.
that, then you save it and keep it. You can build up a load of them. Clear those. Don't want that on there yet. And then let's go back. So that's basically how you get your jobs. There's one there somewhere. And then conduit is where we are, so we're in the conduit. And you can click on the job that you're doing, which is that one. And then you can look at that one if you wanted to. We haven't chosen that one, so I won't worry too much about that. And there's your to-do, so that's telling you basically what you're going to do, your elevations, where you are, where we're going, and it will tell you when you've completed. All these will tick off, and I'll go blue, and you park your aircraft. You can park anywhere you like on the runway, or in taxi. You can taxi to, as I do, I taxi in as normal, and get it all set up. I'll do that as well. No time limit on this really, just as long as you do get it done before the 144 hours. That's all good. This is where it's a little bit easier than YoFly was in this sense. So we'll go back there, so that's conduit. YoFly, this is pretty handy if you're flying, let's say, let's just plan that one. There you go. If you're flying just a straight route, you just follow that purple line. If you're not using anything, so when you go fly, and it will just set you up, and you can see the context of your airport. What you want to do is do that, and then go down there just before I take off.
Janux 13 Delta Kilo, contact Aldergrove Tower 118.3. Have a good day.
So we're on runway 25.
Over to Tower 118.3, Janux 13 Delta Kilo, bye-bye.
Let's just figure out, there's 25 there. So good to come out and face. Right, okay. I just need to check that before it came out. So that's basically what you can do. You can do different things, 3D visions and stuff like that. We will go through all that. You can find out where your mountains are, highest peaks are. So that's YoFly. That's good if you haven't got such things as like Navigraph, which is always handy to have Navigraph. Here's your money. I should be on 2,108. So you don't make a great deal, but you make enough, and it's just gives you a purpose for flying, basically. So this is where all your activity is. These are all the flights I've done so far, good and bad ones, ones that have failed and everything else. So that's basically the holdings. Then you've got progress, and this tells you how you're getting on. So your levels 3. The little fox, you've got the fox and the shield. So the fox is bad, the shield is good. So if you want to deal with the fox, which is illicit trading, your karma goes in negatives. If you go with the shield, your karma goes into positives. Then you level up, so I'm level 3. XP is 373, so you earn XP. Some of the jobs are just purely XP. So that's just your overview. I think there's anything else on there we need to see. Now you've got your settings. In the settings you can basically look at all the latest updates, and I've done one recently. You can change your displays, you can make it smaller, make it larger, and smaller is good if you're taking off and you're on one page. Or you just, if you're not, oh, I've just knocked my, oh, my brain going to cause me issue. So I tend to put that onto level monitor. It's all out the way, then it's tucked up out of the way. It's up to you what you want to do with it. You can go light, you can go dark, whichever theme you like best. I have automatic switching on, so it'll switch when it gets dark. Then you have your gameplay, so it's basically you can turn off the illicit stuff if you want to. Switch in discovery mode, endeavour, ideal for pilots that prefer the challenges of game. The addition just play an active part in which content becomes available.
Blue Max 178, ready to copy IFR clearance to Edinburgh Airport.
Just your configuration, but I don't touch the configuration, it's all set to go. And then
Blue Max 178, Aldergrove ground.
Roleplay is basically a Discord
Climb 6,000 feet
website,
on
and I'll just take you there, so that's all it is. The one you're going to be basically using, once you're done, once you've loaded, is going to be YoFly.
Expect runway 25.
So I'm going to move that out the way
Climb
for now.
6,000 feet on runway center line, then expect radar vectors TOC. Squawk 57 for 6. Blue Max 178.
I think we're all loaded.
Blue Max 178, read back correct. Call me back when ready for pushback or engine start.
Come on, GSX.
Wilco, Blue Max 178.
Yes. Operate stairs, we can get rid of the stairs
Blue Max
now.
178, at ramp 16, request pushback. Blue Max 178, Alder Grove ground, pushback approved. Face southeast. Pushback and engine start
So
approved.
a few more
Face
things to
southeast.
do
Blue
before we
Max
leave.
178.
Oh, I didn't want to do that. Because we do need that, so 1020. We do need that. Seems a bit off, but yeah, 1020. It's 1020. Yeah, 1020. Okay, that looks a bit off, but never mind. Okay, I'm hoping that comes back on. Everything there seems pretty much set. That's all on. That's all done. Yeah, 5 only, so it's basically 5. Not so much going on in ATC because obviously we're in a smaller airport than we'd normally be.
Blue Max 178, request taxi.
That's all set. We're all set to go,
Blue Max
basically.
178, runway 25 taxi via Lima, Alpha.
Get off.
Runway 25 taxi via Lima, Alpha, Blue Max 178.
Okay, we can.
FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie, ramp 37, request pushback and engine start.
FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie, Alder Grove ground, pushback approved. Face south.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face south, FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie.
Now, I normally get this wrong, so facing south would be. Well, it depends on that, really, isn't it? I'm still going to do what I think. Right, so. Trying to figure out where I am. Stop doing that damn thing. Face south. So if I come out there, where am I going? I'm going to go along there. Is that a real road or is that not a real road? I've got to go a long way around. So if I got going down here, all the way around there. The 25 is all the way over there, so I've got to go all the way around. Okay, we'll go left.
Blue Max 178, contact Alder Grove Tower 118.3.
No,
Contact Tower
no.
118.3, Blue Max 178.
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
I don't know why it goes through all that. I've done it all. Go away.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
To south will be. Oh, okay. Hello, my dear.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Okay, so it's having fun with itself. Right. Okay, my dear, you carry on.
Locking gear.
I'm going to go south. I'm going to see if I get it right. If not, I'll just spin round. It says south, so let's see what we crash into. Hopefully, we don't crash into anything. As it's game over. Right. Let's try it.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
I'm not sure this pushback's going to go very well, but we'll try it anyway. Yeah, I don't think we can go north. Okay, so that should be set.
Please set parking brakes. Unlocking gear.
It's a very short pushback, that one. Yeah. Because I've got these set up for Skypark, you get all the others as well. But we're in no rush. There's a bit of me all the tips, I don't want all the tips really, but oh well.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Thank you.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie, taxi for departure.
FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie, runway 25 taxi via Foxtrot. Hold short runway 17.
Runway 25 taxi via Foxtrot. Hold short runway 17, FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie.
All aircraft be advised information Zulu now current, QNH 1020.
I've got nothing on that one, but luckily I don't need that one. We've got that, so we can now see if I'm in the right direction. So my hunch was wrong, so which is good. Good job I didn't go with my gut feeling there. Make sure I'm not on mute because for some reason it did that. So okay, we're going to get out of here then. Is she cleared off? Yeah, she's cleared off. We can make a move. Let's see how many times I can get this wrong. Clearly got a lot of heavy weight in there. A very small airport. There should be birds and that flying around, as we've seen earlier. Some birds in the grass and things. I think there's a bird over there. And mainly start flying around. The weather is true weather, so we no longer control the weather. So it looks like we've got a long way round to get round to the runway we need. By the looks of it. Very small runway. Very small airport indeed. But said we could fly.
Easy 81 November Zulu, ready to pick up IFR clearance to Schiphol Airport.
Skip on.
Easy 81 November Zulu, Aldergrove ground, expect runway 25. Climb 6,000 feet on runway centerline, then expect radar vectors TOC. Squawk 4223.
I guess we were supposed to be asking.
Expect runway 25. Climb 6,000 feet on runway centerline, then expect radar vectors TOC. Squawk for 223. Easy 81 November Zulu.
Is that on there? So you can see
Easy
that
81
follows
November
on that.
Zulu, read back correct. Call me back when ready for pushback or engine start.
Roger that. Easy 81 November Zulu.
FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie, cross runway 17 at Foxtrot. Continue taxi via Foxtrot, Juliet. Hold short runway 25.
We may have to confirm
Cross
that.
runway 17 at Foxtrot. Continue taxi via Foxtrot, Juliet. Hold
got
short
clearance to
runway
go across
25.
runway?
FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie.
Easy 81 November Zulu, at ramp 15 request pushback and engine start.
Easy 81 November Zulu, Aldergrove ground, pushback approved. Face east.
Pushback approved. Face east.
You'll see
Easy
that it won't
81
be on
November
our
Zulu.
purple line at all because I've set up a plan. You can put in one from SimBrief, but I don't know if that will work. I might try that just before we take off. See if it will put the plan in. We're crossing the runway as it told us to. On the next video I'm going to do this, I'm going to try it on the Cessna. I have done flights on the Cessna. I just really wanted to try today. I thought, well, because I'm doing the jets today, I want to try it out. I might as well video it and get it out there so you can see it works on jets. And this is the nice thing about the skypark, is you can actually fly whatever plane you want to fly.
Easy 81 November Zulu, request taxi.
Easy 81 November Zulu, runway 25 taxi via
It's a
Lima, Alpha.
strange runway, this one.
Runway 25 taxi via Lima, Alpha, Easy 81 November Zulu.
Strangest runway ever. That's what is good about Skypark and Neofly. It sends you to airports you'd never normally go to. You'd normally stick with the fan favourites. I'm going to come around to the runway now. And one hopes that one's in the right place. They're going to find out, I guess. Not hearing nothing from ATS yet. Oh, it's just a...
FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie. Holding short 25.
FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie, cross runway 25 at Juliet. Continue taxi via Juliet, Delta. Hold short runway 25.
Cross runway 25 at Juliet.
So we were
Continue
taking off on
taxi via
25.
Juliet, Delta. Hold short runway 25. FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie.
What? That doesn't make sense.
Easy 81 November Zulu, contact Aldergrove Tower 118.3. Have a good day.
Something's not right there. We should be taking off from here.
Over to Tower 118.3, Easy 81 November Zulu.
FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie, cross runway 25 at Delta. Continue taxi via Delta, Charlie. Hold short runway 17.
Really?
Cross runway 25 at Delta. Continue taxi via Delta, Charlie. Hold short runway 17, FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie.
Wow, that's the wrong... I'm sure we had 25 down. Okay, someone's not reading correctly then. Oh. I'm sure we can sort it out when we get up in the air, I guess. That's a bit weird. Why are we taking off from here? Maybe runway 25. Let's get back there and check that on that. Definitely runway 25. Somewhere along the lines, ATC and SimBrief are not discussing things properly. Oh well. I know we're going to cross 17. What? Oh, okay. No, could be right. Alright. Go with it.
FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie, waiting to cross 17.
FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie, cross runway 17 at Alpha. Continue taxi via Delta, Charlie, Lima, Alpha.
Wow, that is a long way around.
Cross runway 17 at Alpha. Continue taxi via Delta, Charlie, Lima, Alpha, FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie.
Looks like the confusion is all mine. Still don't quite get what this. What we've taken off on runway 25. Mine is not the reason why. What we've got parked over here? We've got EasyJet or something. Yeah, EasyJet parked over there. So this is a new airport for me, so first time I've taken off from here. Don't really visit Ireland much. And just as well, it's not a timed flight. Skypark isn't free. You get this through Orbex. You get a transponder, then you get the. So it's about 32 quid at the moment. NeoFly is free, but you pay for the updates, and you get those. But if you're really looking for doing a big grind, let's say like you as an Elite Dangerous, if you want to grind it to get your next plane, the NeoFly is great. If you just want to jump into a plane you already own, want to fly somewhere, don't want to go through the training processes of the plane, because you have to learn the plane as well, like I did the 152, and it was just a ball ache because there's got no autopilot in it. I prefer the Cessna 172, which has autopilot, where the 152 doesn't have autopilot. And I flew an 80-mile trip and it was a killer. So that does happen. So I thought, I'll give this a go. I'll get into jets. I'm only looking really. It's not so much about the money and that stuff. It's just having somewhere to fly to.
FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie. Contact Aldergrove Tower 118.3.
Over to Tower 118.3. FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie.
Alright. Okay.
FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie, holding short, runway 25.
FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie, Aldergrove Tower, wind 180 at 11, fly runway heading, runway 25, cleared for takeoff.
Okay.
Fly runway heading, runway 25, cleared for takeoff, FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie.
What I was going to do, I might line up first and see if I can plan this flight before taking off. Funny thing, it's going to be a very short runway. Okay, let's just hold on, see if I can actually you going to manage plan flight. Or maybe not. Oh, okay. We'll just go for it, I think.
Airspeed's alive. Knots.
And why she froze already?
V1. E2.
That was not a good time to do freezing. That really threw me out. That. Oh, there we go, some birds. There we go.
FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie, contact Aldergrove departure 133.125.
Contact Aldergrove departure 133.125, FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie. Aldergrove, FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie, good day, 2,200 feet.
FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie, Aldergrove departure, good day, identified, climb to flight level 180.
Climb to flight level 180, FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie.
FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie, clear direct Lisbo. Resume own navigation.
Clear direct Lisbo. Resume own navigation, FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie.
And we're up and we're flying. Because I have my HUD, I can't put a screen up there to stop the sun, so... . And now we're flying. Now if I open that out, you should see that line, purple line somewhere. There you go. So that's the line going direct. We're not going direct. These line with that 38 above it, that's where you line up to come in for your flight. So if you're using like a light plane, you would try and level up on there so you know where your airport is back here. Around circle roughly is where the airport is. You can see you've got 4 ways in, four ways to get into that thing that's into the runway. So that's Belfast, Lisbon, and we're heading out to Stansted. I think that's going to tell me 37,000 feet. But I will change that. You don't need to be going 37,000 feet. Way too high for this amount. Also you can see on here, you've got down the bottom here where it says closed flight plan. Your altitude, you've got another altitude there, and then you've got your vertical speed, your heading, cruise, and other bits. I'll just say other bits, it's easier. We're getting up to there. I mean, it's not too imperative you've got to hit the these lights off on this one because we're not being scored on it. 10,000 feet you take them off anyway. No flight restriction coming out of there. But now we're heading out and we're... I like it when it does that. Right, let's have a look, where are we? We're heading towards the Dead Temple. Dara Cross, and then we'll head out to sea. And we're sort of following the line, but not actually following the line, because we're on a flight plan. I thought I could do that flight plan. I thought there was a way of doing it, but I'm not sure. Well, if it says ready to go, then we're ready to go, we're okay, so let's just set that like that. Must be another one. Conduit, no. Where I am. I don't think we can do it then. So it doesn't matter, I mean that white line is that white line, that purple line is showing you the direction you've got to be going in, but if you're running on sim brief and you've got an overgraph all set up and you've got your flight plan in, your flight plan will get you there. You'll see we'll move away from that line in a minute. Because we're following a IFR route. That's really a VFR route, that one in there. A direct route. Be your shortest flight, but we ain't got to worry about that. I'm going to go for an altitude
FedEx 7
change.
Whiskey Charlie. Request new cruise altitude.
FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie. Roger. Say new altitude.
Request flight level 310. FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie.
FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie. Confirm new cruise altitude flight level 310.
Affirmative. FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie.
FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie. Roger. New cruise altitude flight level 310.
We'll take that.
FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie. Contact
Actually,
Scottish
that
Control
is probably that line.
119.875.
Contact Scottish Control 119.875. FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie.
31,000 feet should be enough.
Scottish Control, FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie. Good day. Passing flight level 169er for flight level 180.
FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie. Scottish Control. Identified. Climb to flight level 310.
Alright, 310, there it is.
Climb to flight level 310, FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie.
EV32 Whiskey Alpha, contact London Control 118.775.
Then we can just keep an eye on when we're going to get to the top of climb and...
Contact London Control 118.775, EV32 Whiskey Alpha.
We've just okayed all that, so that's 31,000. So I'm trying to worry about legs, progress. It's 59 miles to top of climb.
FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie, contact London Control 118.775, bye-bye.
Contact London Control 118.775, FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie.
292 miles to go. So it's a very short flight.
Expect list 1 November, runway 25, easy 45 Delta Zulu.
Channel 6 Papa Tango, resume on navigation.
Roger, resume own navigation. Chinook 6 Papa Tango.
London Control, FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie. Crossing flight level 193 for flight level 310 direct Bagu.
FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie, London Control, identified.
Back on the London Control now.
London Control, Air France 16 Foxtrot Lema, descending via Institut National de la Propriété Industrielle ou ANECO, flight level 2
Going across the water.
Air France 16 Foxtrot Lima, London Control, identified.
So you can see bits and bobs that you want to see.
Channel 9
You
Charlie
can move this around, you can
contact
zoom
Channel
out,
Control
zoom in.
132.15.
Across on part of the island now.
Contact Shannon Control 132.15, Channix 9 Charlie Mike.
Goes down there.
London Control, Logan 85 Charlie Bravo, descending via Malu 1 Bravo, flight level 155.
Logan 85 Charlie Bravo, London Control, radar contact. Logan 85 Charlie Bravo, contact Birmingham approach 131.005.
Contact Birmingham approach 131.005, Logan 85 Charlie Bravo.
Ryanair 1 Lima Delta, contact Manchester approach 121.355.
Contact Manchester approach 121.355, Ryanair 1 Lima Delta.
So yeah, so we're
3 Papa Charlie, descend to flight level 200.
you're going to get a lot of this. With the
Descend to
skypark,
flight level 200.
you download it from
3 Papa
Orbex.
Charlie.
Orbex does all the rest. It'll update it, do everything you've done to it.
London Control, expect list 1 Lima,
Other
runway
updates
22.
you'll do, and you set it to auto update as well.
Expect list 1 Lima, runway 22,
And it's really out the
Ryanair
box, it takes a
59
couple of
Tango
seconds
Golf.
to download, not long at all. I was surprised, I thought it was going to be an hour or 2 hours.
5 Delta Zulu, descend to flight level 200.
But that easy.
Descend to flight level 200, easy 45 Delta Zulu.
Probably out of Neo Flight, Air Hauler, there's another one but it just escapes me every
97
time.
Echo Tango, contact Scottish Control 119.875.
This is the easiest to use, by far.
Contact Scottish Control 119.875, easy 97 Echo Tango.
Nothing to spend your money on yet, this is still early access.
London Control,
we're working on it.
Tomjet 725 Papa Heavy, flight level 108.
This is parallel 42
Tomjet 725
software.
Papa Heavy, London Control,
And they're normally
good
pretty
day,
good. I've got
identified,
the ReX
continue climb to flight level
Atmos
200.
season and weather forces all through
Continue
parallel
climb to
42.
flight level 200, Tomjet 725 Papa Heavy.
London Control, Shamrock 39 Alpha, descending via Bags 3 Romeo, flight level 281.
Looks like we're all basically set.
Shamrock 39 Alpha, London Control, radar contact.
London Control, Speedbird 9278, good day, flight level 360.
Of course, you don't need navigraph if you've got this as well.
Speedbird 9278,
Yeah,
London
ESP.
Control, radar contact.
Waiting for this to be updated. I know the PMG are deciding to update
London
it
Control,
to
Speedbird
be
19
in line
uniform,
with the
flight level
777.
369er.
Speedbird 19 uniform, London Control, radar contact.
You can still fly a passenger route even though you're doing this, because there's no...
Speedbird 19 uniform, London Control,
There's
expect
nothing
Nuga 1
that says you
Hotel,
can't.
runway 09 left.
I thought that followed.
Expect
So you have to
Nuga
click
1
that to
Hotel,
follow.
runway 09er left,
Yeah, you
Speedbird
can-
19 uniform.
Still do your passenger ones, but you've got cargo on board, so you're just making money while you're flying.
Speedbird 9278, London Control, expect April 1 Golf, runway 23.
Probably, I'm going to try
Expect
flying
April
this
1 Golf,
citation,
runway
probably learn how to
23,
fly it properly.
Speedbird 9278.
Then use that instead of the Cessna, just something a bit quicker. What I did, big mistake I made Belfast Day, which was what, 48 hours ago, is I jumped in the Cessna, took a big flight, one end of the country to the other, not realising Cessna only does 80 knots, so that was a 4-hour flight for very little money.
220 knots, Delta 143 Heavy.
London Control, Shamrock 6 Alpha Pupper, descending via Bags 3 Romeo, flight level 292.
We're coming down past Liverpool, we'll be heading towards Liverpool and then
Ryanair
Chester,
59 Tango Golf, descend to flight level 200.
then we'll make our way
Descend to
down
flight level 200, Ryanair 59 Tango Golf.
to London.
Speedbird 19 uniform, descend to flight level 200.
Descend to flight level 200, Speedbird 19 uniform.
Delta 143 Heavy, resume home navigation. Roger, resume home navigation, Delta 143
Seem to
Heavy.
be struggling with FPS just lately, I don't know why.
Shamrock 6 Alpha Pupper, London Control, radar contact.
Oh, I've still got my ELS on, so I don't know
London
why it's
Control,
doing
Speedbird for Charlie, flight
that.
level
I've got the plane not too
340.
far ahead of us, to be honest. We're going to be catching them soon, if we're careful.
Speedbird for Charlie, London Control, radar contact.
This is Vapor
Speedbird
Trail.
7 Charlie, London Control, expect Nuga 1 Hotel, runway 09 left.
We're now coming up to
Expect
cruise level.
Nuga 1 Hotel, runway 09er left, Speedbird 7 Charlie.
London Control, Speedbird 3 Romeo, good day, flight level 159er.
We're at top of climb, basically.
Speedbird 3 Romeo, London Control, identified, continue climb to flight level 190. Continue climb to flight level 190, Speedbird 3 Romeo.
And then top of the
London
descent won't be
Control,
too far away,
Tomjet
I thought.
96 Bravo, flight level 262.
We'll only be at cruise for a little while.
Speedbird 9278,
Yeah, it's
descend to
about 80
flight level
miles.
260.
Descend to
About
flight
80
level
miles, I think.
260, Speedbird 9278.
0.3 of a nautical mile.
Tomjet 96 Bravo, London Control, identified,
91
continue climb
miles
to
to top
flight
of
level
descent.
370.
We've got a little while.
Continue climb to flight level 370, Tomjet 96 Bravo.
And what I'll do is we can set our altitude down to
Speedbird 6 uniform, contact Scottish Control 119.875. Bye-bye.
actually we're at 2.5 this occasion.
Contact Scottish Control 119.875, Speedbird 6 uniform, bye-bye.
Easy 32 Whiskey Alpha, London Control, expect list 1 Lima, runway 22.
Just check
Expect
everything's
list 1
on, there's no
Lima, runway
faults.
22, Easy 32 Whiskey
All
Alpha.
good. Don't need the lights on today.
Air France 16 Foxtrot Lima, contact Scottish Control 119.875. Bye-bye.
Contact Scottish Control 119.875, Air France 16 Foxtrot Lima. Bye bye.
Tomjet 72 125 Papa Heavy, London Control, expect to see 1 Golf, runway 26 left.
Expect to see 1 Golf, runway 26 left. Tomjet 725 Papa Heavy.
I'm looking forward to making some money.
Speedbird 3 Romeo, London Control, expect Toby 1 X-ray, runway 09 left. Expect Toby 1 X-ray, runway 09 left, Speedbird 3 Romeo.
The nice thing if you're flying like a Cessna
London Control, Easy 917
is to have another graph
flight
map up,
level
and you can then
175.
work out roughly using that and the VO flight. You can work out where
London
the
Control,
runway is
identified.
properly.
Continue climb to flight level 240.
Some of these runways will be like not really on the map,
Continue climb to flight
so
level
it's not until you get within 20 miles you can sort of start looking around for it. And then there'll be grass landings as well, so they're hard to pick out.
Descend to flight level 200.
As I found to my cost when I crashed on one of them, I
Descend to
started
flight
coming down,
level
but run out
200.
of room,
Speedbird 7
went
Charlie.
into the woods. Interesting.
Good day.
Some of these runways are
London
really short.
Control. Speedbird 13 Echo.
I do like using the Cessna as well as the jets
Flight
now.
level 249er.
I want to try out the citation flight around for a bit, get used to it, and then start using that as
Speedbird
well.
13 Echo, London Control, identified.
I think it's about time I learnt a new plane.
London Control, Portugalia 1310, descending VXC1 Mike, flight level 200.
The Cessna took me 3 days to get the hang of and get it to land. Because normally with the Cessna I tend to fly around, do like flying around and look at bits and
London
pieces.
Control, Chanex
I never
5 Yankee
really
Kilo,
land
flight
it,
level
so
226.
it's taught me how to land it.
Shelix 5 Yankee Kilo, London Control, radar contact, continue climb to flight level 350.
You can cancel a flight without any
Continue climb to flight level
penalties at the
350,
moment.
Chanex 5 Yankee Kilo.
Easy 32 Whiskey Alpha, descend to flight level 200.
You can do tourist trips,
Descend to flight level 200.
all different kinds of
Easy 32
things you can
Whiskey
do.
Alpha.
You can even break it down and
London Control,
go into
Speedbird 8
advanced
Quebec.
mode
Good day,
and
flight
choose
level
some. I
300.
might be able to show you actually here. So if we were to go into contracts,
Speedbird 8 Quebec, London Control,
and we were to look
identified.
for something else, what you can do is if you like go
London
detail,
Control, Finnair 22 November,
once you
flight
got
level
save
210.
Finnair 22 November, London Control, identified.
I'll do that one. Details. Manage. Yeah. Alright, well,
London Control, Greenstone 52 Papa X-ray, flight level
I don't know where to
148.
get it from. So let's go fly and it'll just put us back.
Speedbird 3 Romeo,
can go into
descend to
advanced
flight level 070.
Menu and then pick out the distance you want to fly.
Descend
So if
to
you're flying
flight
this
level
say light plane,
070.
you only want to do
Speedbird 3
50, 60
Romeo.
miles, you just type it in, it finds you jobs for that distance.
Greenstone
You can
5
choose whether you want
X-ray,
grass,
London
hard,
Control,
any,
radar contact.
you can do all that. I think there's so much to it, so I'm only touching
Contact London
the tip
Control
of what I'm doing
118
here.
decimal for 75.
Yeah, so it's
Contact
touristy
London
ones, I
Control
can't remember what
118
they're
decimal
There's a lot of
475.
different
Easy
things you
93
can
Papa
do.
Charlie.
So I fancy doing, maybe if I can get a citation or something like that, and just doing one of these
London
tourist
Control,
trips.
Ryanair 92 Yankee
You can
Yankee,
fly, you
flight
don't have to
level
fly just
081.
in UK, you can fly, you can just put in for a flight, pick one out, it could be in America, it could
Ryanair
be
92
Africa,
Yankee
you can
Yankee,
just fly,
London
and just
Control,
make the money,
good day.
don't have to be in
Radar
a certain
contact.
place.
Continue climb to flight level 390.
Continue climb to flight level 390, Ryanair 92 Yankee Yankee.
So we're just coming over, just got
Speedbird
past
3 Romeo,
Liverpool,
contact London
we're
Control 118
maybe heading
decimal
towards
for
Stoke on
75.
Trent, and then we're going to
Contact
take
London
a
Control
right there I do
118
believe.
decimal for 75. Speedbird 3 Romeo. Portugalia 1310.
Manchester
Contact
is...
Manchester approach 121
yeah,
decimal
Manchester is over
355.
that way. Oh, get off. Manchester's already there. Clue to where Manchester Airport is, because you see a lot of these nameplates, and then you can see that the airport's down there.
1481, contact Scottish Control 119.875. Have a good day.
Today, just
Contact Scottish Control 119.875. Speedbird 1481.
Glitching today, I don't know why. Shouldn't be glitching.
London Control, Blue Max 870 uniform. Good day, flight level 165.
Tomjet 725 Pupper Heavy, descend to
It
flight
could be that
level
I've got so much
150.
stuff on with all these bits and pieces on. And
Descend to flight level
with the recording on, it brings it
150.
down a bit.
Tomjet 725 Pupper Heavy.
I know I cleaned out my cache, so maybe that's
Max
cleaned out.
870 uniform, London Control, good day, identified, climb to flight level 390.
There's no
Climb to
320 just
flight
taken
level
off down
390.
there.
Blue Max 870 uniform.
20 to take off, looks like.
FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie, London Control, expect list 1 Lima, runway 22.
Oh, I've got to accept that clearance.
Expect list 1 Lima, runway 22, FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie.
Easy 917 Pupper, London Control,
Totally missed
expect
that.
radar vectors, ILS runway 25.
She'll keep asking the last 3 times and then they'll
Expect
cut you
radar
off.
vectors. ILS runway 25, easy 917 Pupper.
Ryanair 2 November Lima, contact London Control 118.475. Have a good day.
Contact London Control 118.475, Ryanair 2 November Lima.
So we'll soon be descending in 26 miles. We're just now coming down to Stoke-on-Trent, which is going to be on our right.
London Control, Speedbird 9 Zulu, flight level 278.
I do like the fact now I've got a lot more activity going on with AI traffic.
Expect radar vectors, ILS runway 22.
We've got quite a few planes ahead of us.
Expect
Players.
radar vectors,
They don't
ILS
end up
runway
talking in
22,
this,
Speedbird for Charlie.
which is a shame.
Speedbird 9 Zulu, London Control, identified. Tomjet 725 Pupper Heavy, contact London Control 118.475.
So about 19 miles and
Contact
then
London
we have to call
Control
for descent.
118.475. Tomjet 725 Pupper Heavy. Have a good day.
There we are, I've got Stoke-on-Trent on the right of us. And in the Peak District. On that side as well, Sheffield not that
Speedbird
way.
13 Echo,
Don't
contact
spend a lot
London
of time
Control
with summertime down there.
118.475.
Contact London Control 118.475. Speedbird 13 Echo.
London Control, Speedbird 16 Echo, good day, flight level 310. Speedbird 16 Echo, London Control, radar contact. Ryanair 92 Yankee Yankee, contact London Control 118.475. Bye-bye.
We're coming up to the top of
Contact
the
London
descent,
Control
11 miles.
118.475, Ryanair 92 Yankee Yankee.
No annoying passengers to worry about, just a load of cargo.
London Control, East Flight for 9 Alpha Foxtrot, through flight level 08 for flight level 100.
So it opens you up for like cargo flights, passenger flights.
East flight for 9 Alpha Foxtrot, London Control,
I have standard flights I do off of here, but I thought, you know, I'm just going to try a few of these and see where it takes
Climb
me
to
places
flight
where I
level
haven't been.
190, East Flight for 9 Alpha Foxtrot.
Then you could do wide body ones, which are going to be 777, 787s, and they are 6 to 8 hour flights, which is a long time.
Contact London Control 118.475, East Flight for 9 Alpha Foxtrot.
On those flights you can go down, watch a movie and come back up and check on your...
List 1 Lima, runway
check what's
22.
going on.
Report ready for descent.
Alright, that's us to Norwich.
List 1 Lima, runway 22. Call when ready. FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie.
We're ready.
Easy 917 Pupper, turn right, heading 0 for 0, vectors for Aldergrove Airport.
Oh, I'm not watching them.
Turn right, heading 0 for 0, easy 917 Pupper.
London Control, Shamrock 69 X-ray, flight level 359.
We started descending anyway.
Shamrock 69
Yeah,
X-ray,
yeah,
London Control, radar contact.
There we go.
FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie, ready for descent.
FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie, descend to flight level 200.
Descend to flight level 200, FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie.
Speedbird for Charlie, radar vectors, ILS runway 22. Report ready for descent.
Radar vectors, ILS runway 22, ready for descent, Speedbird for Charlie.
Speedbird for Charlie, fly present heading, descend to flight level 090, Belfast City Airport landing runway 22.
Fly present heading, descend to flight level 090, Belfast City Airport landing runway 22, Speedbird for Charlie.
Shamrock 69 X-ray, London Control, expect bags 3 Romeo, runway 10 left. Expect bags 3 Romeo, runway
That's right,
10
close enough to bring that
left.
down.
Shamrock 69 X-ray.
London Control, Speedbird 1 for 81, descending via Able 1
30
Golf,
miles to go.
flight level 278.
Speedbird 1 for 81, London Control, radar contact.
And I'm hoping we can get down properly. We'll come up to Coventry very shortly. Every time I've flown into the UK airport, I've always had trouble with height, being over height and having to do a go around, which I'm hoping I don't have to do today. Although they are fun and they do get you there. Well, we'll see what happens.
Ryanair 18 Charlie Quebec, London Control, expect lands 2 Alpha, runway 18 right. Expect lands 2 Alpha, runway 18 right, Ryanair 18 Charlie Quebec. Speedbird for Charlie, 10 left, heading 3 for 5, vectors for the approach.
Turn left, heading 3 for 5, Speedbird for Charlie.
Nice short flight. This is what's
Shamrock
nice about this
69
one.
X-ray, descend to flight level 180.
It's not all about the big flights.
Descend to flight level 180, Shamrock 69 X-ray.
London Control, Tom Jet 61 Victor, flight level 2901.
Tom Jet being Thompson or Tui.
Tom
Chanix
Jet
is
61
Tui.
Victor, London
No,
Control,
Chanix is
identified,
Jet
continue
2.
climb to flight level 350.
Continue climb to flight level 350, Tom Jet 61 Victor.
Do need to do before we go too much further. Let's just check our QNH. Just 10:30. When we get down to taking the standard off, we can know where we are. So we've got a bit more power by the looks of it. Get that engines revving.
Ryanair 18 Charlie Quebec, contact London Control 118 decimal for 75. Have a good day.
So we're just about to hit Coventry.
Contact Contact London Control 118.475, Ryanair 18 Charlie, Quebec.
You can see we're going off the line now, so we're actually coming
Speedbird
around
8
to picking
Quebec,
out our
London Control, expect Indy 1 Echo, runway 24.
our approach. And you would do this normally anyway, you wouldn't follow this line right to the runway. That should be bang in the middle of the runway, so you'd have to fly around. So you'd come off this line and then make your way over to whichever runway you want. So we're going runway 22.
Contact London Control 118.475.
Oh, we're going to do
Easy 45 Delta Zulu.
we're miles off on our...
Speedbird 9 Zulu, London Control, expect Nuga 1 Hotel, runway 09 left.
Expect Nuga 1 Hotel, runway
Let's
09
make sure that
left,
purple
Speedbird 9 Zulu.
triangle is at the level mark, then you know you're
FedEx
bang
7
on.
Whiskey
So
Charlie,
it was
contact
slightly...
London Control 118.475,
thought we might have
have
problems
a
with
good
this.
day.
Contact London Control 118.475. FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie.
We're on London Control.
Descend to flight level 220, Ryanair 18 Charlie, Quebec.
London Control, FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie. Descending via List 1 Lima, flight level 219er.
FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie, London Control, identified.
London Control, Easy 9 for Hotel Victor. Good day, flight level 080.
Let's just try and get that back. So
Easy 9 for
tracks.
Hotel Victor, London Control, radar contact, climb to flight level 230.
Like I say, if you've got two monitors, you can push that
Climb
onto
to
another
flight
one.
level 230,
For
Easy 9
recording
for Hotel
purposes, I've left it
Victor.
on here.
FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie, descend to flight level 150.
Descend to flight level 150. FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie.
Easy 45 Delta Zulu, descend to flight level 150.
And we're heading towards Banbury, I think.
Descend to flight level 150. Easy 45 Delta Zulu.
I'm going a bit deeper and have a look.
Ryanair for Yankee Delta, contact Stansted approach 136.2.
Yeah, so we'll be near
Contact
Chester.
Stansted approach 136.2, Ryanair for
You can see
Yankee
it's off
Delta.
to the right. Okay, so we're on the marker at the moment. We're right at the moment. When we turn, I'm a bit worried. We should get this freeze when we get close. Another way to keep an eye on
Ryanair
that
8
one.
Victor Alpha, contact London Control 118.775, have a good day.
You can take it. Oh, clear off.
Contact London Control
Yeah,
118
look at the Banbury.
775, Ryanair
Yeah,
8
we'll turn
Victor
into
Alpha.
As we're bang on the mark at the minute. It will change. Normally does. It normally says something like a steep descent after a certain thing.
London
gonna fly
Control,
past 041,
Speedbird
come back
19
round.
uniform, descending via Nuga 1 Hotel, flight level 201. Speedbird 19 uniform, London Control, radar contact. Easy 45 Delta Zulu, contact Luton approach 132.05.
Okay, so we can actually come
Contact
off the
Luton
standard.
approach 132.05. Easy 45 Delta Zulu.
We need to set that up for 10:30.
Speedbird 19 uniform. Descent to flight level 150.
You can see how
Descent to
markers
flight
lower.
level 150.
I'll
Speedbird
try and bring it
19
back.
uniform. Magic Sun 1 Lima Zulu. Contact Stansted approach 136.2.
And it looks like we're flying.
Contact Stansted approach 136.2. Magic Sun on Lima Zulu.
Speedbird 12 Hotel. Contact London Control 118.775.
Contact London Control 118.775. Speedbird 12 Hotel, bye-bye.
London Control, Shamrock 3 Echo Golf, good day, flight level 360.
FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie. Descent to 6,000 feet. QNH 1030.
Descend to 6,000 feet. QNH 1030. FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie.
Shamrock 3 Echo Golf. London Control. Radar contact.
London Control,
We will start
Lufthansa
to decelerate
9953, good day, flight level 259er.
Lufthansa 9 Alpha X-ray. London Control. Radar contact.
I've got ATC set above what they recommend, but I just wanted to see what it was like with a lot of chatter going on. As we're still pretty good for descending.
London Control, Ryanair 9 Romeo Foxtrot, descending via Banvo Lema, flight level 218.
Ryanair 9 Romeo Foxtrot. London Control. Identified. Easy 327 Tango. Contact London Control 118.775.
Contact London Control 118.775. Easy 327
So
Tango.
where are we now? Milton Keynes. We're just going over the top of Milton Keynes. Abhill, Biggleswade, Hitchin, Luton.
London Control. Speedbird 7 Charlie. Descending via
Luton.
Nuga 1 Hotel. Flight level
Letchworth.
201.
All places
FedEx
are
7
known.
Whiskey
Very
Charlie.
local to me.
Contact Stansted approach 136.2.
Let's with Stevenage.
Contact Stansted approach 136.2.
Maybe Hitchin.
FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie.
Luton Airport is to the
Stansted,
right.
FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie. Flight level 124 with information Foxtrot.
Okay, we're getting to the crux of it now.
FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie Stansted approach. Good day. QNH 1030. Expect the ILS runway 22 with the Laurel transition.
QNH 1030. Expect the ILS runway 22 with the Laurel transition. FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie.
Laurel. I thought it was. Oh, yes. I thought it was List. Okay, yeah, let's put us on the Laurel. Which is flying around Melbourne. And Duxford, so really close to home now. Nothing more than that. Although I'm not very far from Stansted, 40 odd miles.
Ryanair for Yankee Delta. Contact Stansted Tower 125.55. Over to Tower 125.55, Ryanair Free Yankee Delta.
We're going to do like a slight loop. You can see here, I guess this is to lose height. Blurred. I don't think I've got my TAA set on. I think it's on DLSS, that's why I'm struggling. Yeah, as you can see, we're now heading towards 22. We'll probably do a loop and then come back around. Still looking good for height. It's the last bit, it's that last sharp turn that's going to do us in, I think. That could be what causes us issues. I don't want to make that so tight. But if they give me a procedure instruction, I'll follow it. So if they tell me to turn 45, heading 286 or whatever, I'll head that way. Because normally they give you a better flight in when you do that. Or a better flight path anyway. So the ETE is 3 minutes and it's 15 nautical miles. That's if you was on that straight line.
Magic Sun 1 Lima Zulu, contact Stansted Tower 125.55.
It'll be a bit longer than 3 minutes, that's for sure.
Over to Tower on to 5.55. Magic Sun on Lima Zulu, have a good day.
Aircraft be advised, information Golf now current, QNH1030.
Yeah, that's what we want. Those landing lights on. Now you can zoom in on that, move that around. Then we can see how we set up to 22 then, see how good it is. So like I said, this is still experimental for me because this is really I had one practice run on one flight, but this is really the actual sort of acid test. Yeah, That's correct, we are moving away from the airport
FedEx
again.
7 Whiskey Charlie, cleared direct Laurel, cross Laurel at or above 6,000 feet, cleared ILS runway 22.
Cleared direct Laurel, cross Laurel at or above 6,000 feet, cleared ILS runway 22, FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie.
Steep descent after Laurel, I knew that was going to happen.
Stansted, Ryanair 9 Romeo Foxtrot, flight level 198 with information Golf.
We might end up having to do a go around on it.
Ryanair 9 Romeo Foxtrot Stansted approach. Good day. QNH 1030, expect the ILS runway 22 with the Laurel transition.
QNH 1030, expect the LS runway 22 with the Laurel transition. Ryanair 9 Romeo Foxtrot.
We've got a plane probably up our backside near enough. They're not very far behind us. At 20 miles we can then put on our beacon. See where we get to. Could cheat a little bit and bring us down quicker, but as long as we pick up on the ILS, that's the main thing. Yeah, that's starting to slip away a bit now. How far that slips. I'm staying there at the moment.
Stansted, Easy 32 Whiskey Alpha. Good day. Flight level 153 with information Golf. Easy 32 Whiskey Alpha Stansted approach. QNH 1030, expect the ILS runway 22 with the Laurel transition. QNH 1030, expect the ILS runway 22 with the Laurel transition. Easy 32 Whiskey Alpha.
There's another plane, so that's 3 of us coming in on the same route. Come on, baby, drop. "16 miles. No, there's 8 miles. Do a sharp turn. At the moment we're bang on. Don't drag on. That's it. Oh, you're starting to creep a little bit. Just stick with it. We've got 12 miles we need to get. And we're coming to the turn now. We'll be sticking with it. Nine miles. It is the real dodgy part. This sharp turn always does me in every time.
Stansted, Ryanair 59 Tango Golf. Flight level 153 with information Golf.
Oh, come on.
Ryanair 59 Tango Golf Stansted approach. QNH 1030.
I'll establish that report before
ILS runway 22 with the Laurel transition.
QNH 1030 expect the ILS runway 22 with the Laurel transition. Ryanair 59 Tango Golf.
FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie, established on final approach.
FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie, affirm.
What's that taking now? That's the question. Well, let's see if we pick up the ILS at all. How far are we out? 4 miles. That should be on there already. Way too high. Well, we're going to have to do a go around, I think. Allows me. We're 2 miles out, we've got. We're going to go over the top. See it down there, we're way too high. Come on, give me a chance, give me the option of a go around. Are we going to give me a chance to go around? You're not giving me the option. Oh, it's gone wrong. While we're flying over the top of it. So I need to gain height.
FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie, contact Stansted Tower 125.55.
Over to Tower 125.55, FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie. Stansted Tower, FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie, ILS runway 22.
FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie, Stansted Tower, wind 160 at 6, runway 22 cleared to land.
Runway 22 cleared
Yeah,
to
we're gonna be
land.
doing a go
FedEx
around.
7 Whiskey Charlie.
That's a bit late. Should have been.
Clear 1 Alpha. Contact Stansted departure 136.2.
Kontakte til Stansted departure 136.2. Player 1 Alpha.
Oh, come on, I want this money.
FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie, going around.
FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie, roger. Fly runway centerline. Maintain 6,000 feet.
Fly runway centerline, maintain 6,000 feet. FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie.
FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie. Contact Stansted departure 136.2. Speak soon.
Okay, let's get the.
Contact Stansted departure 136.2. FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie. Speak soon. Stansted, FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie. Good day. 2,600 feet.
FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie, welcome back. Continue.
Continue, FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie.
FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie, turn left, heading 130.
Turn left, heading 130, FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie.
130. Let's see how good this is. More nerve-wracking when you videoing it. Let's get that speed up a little bit to 200. Go back to heading, because no doubt we're going to get called again in a minute.
Ryanair 59 Tango Golf, cleared direct Laurel, cross Laurel at or above 6,000 feet, cleared ILS runway 22.
Cleared direct Laurel, cross Laurel at or above 6,000 feet, cleared ILS runway 22, Ryanair 59 Tango Golf.
FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie, turn left, heading 085.
Turn left, heading 085, FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie.
Every time I come to a UK bloody airport I have trouble. Oh, and we got fuel issues. Oh, we got plenty. We're at 85. Push that over a little bit, see if that will nudge it over. With the wind, obviously.
FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie, turn left, heading 045. Expect further clearance in about 25 miles.
045.
Turn left, heading 045, FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie.
Let's go there, let's try that.
FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie, descend to 5,200 feet.
Descend to 5,200 feet. FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie.
Oh, well, I'll do, it's close enough. Level change. We'll probably go for about another 2.5 miles and then they'll bring us back around. Oh no, fuel. Where's standstill? That's where we're going to be landing. Let's get that in the right position, shall we? So yeah, we're going to do a little while before we turn, I think. Well, at least you've seen it go around as well, so you know you can, especially with beyond ATC, it's pretty straightforward. Well, that course should be, let's have a look, 220 I do believe. Yeah, we're on heading first, I think. We will be dropped in altitude again in the next one, as well as a change, so it all gets a bit hectic. We'll slow down to about 180 in a very short period of time so that we're not coming in too quick. And then it should give me a reference down here for 147 is my finalised landing speed. Ain't too far off. It will fly us out a little way before we can come back in. Just so it gives us enough space to manoeuvre. And we should have enough fuel, I think.
Ryanair 9 Romeo Foxtrot, contact Dunster Tower 125.55. Have a good day.
Bit naff if they put us into a holding
Contact
position.
Tower 125.55, Ryanair 9 Romeo Foxtrot.
You can cheat and actually put fuel in this thing if you wanted to. You could come out of here, menu, go into actions, go to fuel, and you can put in 2/3. And that just stops you worrying about it then. And then if you look on there, there should be loads of fuel. So then you don't have to worry about your fuel. There are things you can do. I know it's not real life, but I'm after the money. There we go.
Easy 32 Whiskey Alpha, contact Stansted Tower 125.55.
We should come in line on
Over to
that
Tower
22 marker.
125.55, Easy 32 Whiskey Alpha.
It'll probably take us out a little way further yet, because not very far there. And bring us in. We'll probably for the send over 3,000, 2.5.
FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie, turn left, heading 325, descend to 4,500 feet.
Turn left, heading 325, descend to 4,500 feet. FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie.
225, altitude was 4,500. Let's hit that. That one there. Let's hit approach already. It might pick up on it then.
FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie, 10 miles from CF22, turn left, heading 260, maintain 2,500 feet until established, cleared ILS runway 22.
Turn left, heading 260, 2,500 feet, until established. Cleared ILS runway 22, FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie.
Ryanair 59 Tango Golf, contact Stansted Tower 125.55. Have a good day.
Over to Tower 125.55, Ryanair 59 Tango Golf.
Hopefully we'll pick up on the ILS. Come on, down you come, all the way. All gone the wrong way. We're not very far out. Just wait for it to pick up on the ILS and we'll be laughing.
2,500.
And then what we want to do is drop that down to 180. Down to about there. Let's just get those on a bit and let's get those down.
FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie, contact Stansted Tower 125.55.
Down.
Have a good day.
Contact Tower 125.55, FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie.
Okay, that's not working too well on that.
Stansted Tower, FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie, ILS runway 22.
Here we go, it's time to come down now.
FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie,
Stansted Tower, wind 160 at 6, runway 22 cleared to land. Runway 22 cleared to land. FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie.
And baby, connect it. We'll get down this time. Well, we're definitely on the wireless this time. There we go, there's the runway. And this time we're definitely coming in. Give it full. There we go. Oh, we've slipped off a bit. Why have we slipped off a bit?
1,000.
Come on, get back online, get it back online, well done. And the traditional
Traffic.
sort of stutter, freeze, just before we come in land. As long as we don't do it when we come down, we'll be fine.
All aircraft be advised information hotel now current. QNH1029er.
200.
Aircraft waiting. Here we go. It's going to be a lovely landing, I think.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Ryanair 25 Tango Whiskey, runway 22, line up and wait.
Runway 22, line up and wait. Ryanair 25 Tango Whiskey.
FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie, exit left at Lima Romeo.
Oh, yeah,
Exit left at Lima Romeo, FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie.
Sunturk Mine 4 Golf Tango, holding short, Runyai TVO TVO.
Is she going to play me?
Sunturk 9 for Golf Tango, hold short of 22, departing traffic.
Miko, hold short of TVO TVO, Sunturk Mine 4 Golf Tango.
Alright, and we've got a hold short here.
FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie, contact ground 121.73. Have a good day. Ground 121.73, FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie. FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie, request taxi to allocated cargo ramp.
FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie, Cargo 9 a taxi via November Romeo, November, Juliet, Alpha Whiskey.
Cargo 9 a taxi via November Romeo, November, Juliet, Alpha Whiskey, FedEx 7 Whiskey Charlie.
Oh, baby, move. I'm sure there's a bug with this. There's a lot of these on this. You have to slam your brakes back on to get to do something. That way. Yeah. With ATC you get a guide in as well. You could stop here, turn your engines off and your job is done, but I tend to see the job through. And we've got a little way to go yet before we can get into the area we need to. I do like you've got the planes there, Air Austria, got Ryanair next to it, on top of it. Over a little bit. Arrive at the station. Oh, slow down, we'll go around here. And it's very close to here. And it's this one. Does that every time. I'll go racing forward just when you don't want it to. So bring that straight. Watch out, belt forward in a minute. Okay, there we are. We'll see what you got to do. Put the brakes on. We tend to do in the cargo is kill those engines. I think that's going to give us that, so we may have to go ESX. Move that out of the way for a minute. Additional services. Request power unit. Have to wait for the power unit. We're going to get a lot of noise going on. So as you can see in the top there, it says deliver. So once we're happy and got everything sorted out, it's frozen at the minute. Whilst GSX sorts itself out. The lights come on. There it does. We seem a bit stuck here. Okay, we got power yet? Yep. All else fails. It should be connecting. Come on. Start straight away. Okay. There we go. Now we've got some power back. Now we've got all that sorted out, we can then get that out of the way. You always put them over the top of each other. If you request deboarding,
The boarding requested.
that will start to empty her, and then we can go deliver on here. 20 seconds. We should see some money go into our bank. 2, 1, done. And there we go. You get your nice little noise. Money was deposited into your account. So we've made a bit of a down there, so that will tell you in here as well. So that was just now. Great job. Clear those. Go there. Go back to there. Then have a look in your holdings. And now we're up to 3,000, 3,500. So and that just tells you there 1,458. That's all been deducted, I guess. And then that's it. And that's how easy it
Do you
is.
want to deboard crew?
So, and obviously outside, I'll move that out of the way. They are emptying this out. And it's as simple as that. That is 2 hours 18 that.
Southern Cargo 2530 Heavy. Request pushback and engine start.
And we can just delay TC for a minute. But that's it. That is job done. That's money in the bank. And like I say, what you do, you would go back to here, and then we could go and have a look. Filters. Put your filter in. Say you want to go, I don't know, narrow. If you don't want jobs with these, you just click these off. Coyote is good. You can do biz jets, helis, piston, turbo. Wide is your 777s and your 747s and all that kind of stuff. And then you just go. You can require require all these if you want to. That one I don't tend to put on. Go search, and then it shows you these are all the trips you can do. As you can see, there's some immense ones off to America, off to elsewhere. So you could nip along here. So you can do EGVA. Tells you what planes you can use. 965 nautical miles, 2,450 is the money. That's good. And you've got LFRD to EGNN. So you're going from France to England. Please tell you which way around they are if you look at the flags. So that'd be Turkey, Algeria, which isn't too bad much of a flight. Especially in a plane like this, you can do it easily. You can do it in a 787 or 777. That one's 317 miles, that's not very far. Only that one there is 1,248. That's to Finland, so that's funny. EGSS, where we are, to there, which is 149. Do that in a small plane, you can do it in any plane there. As you can see, when they're lighter grade, means you can't use that plane. There's 99 miles. So that's basically what you can do. And there's the big 3,000. That's a big one, $12,000 if you do that. But that's going to be what, 3,500. That's going to be 6-hour flight easily. That one don't look too bad for 7,000. That's only 1,360. How long is that then? Russia. And you got loads of them. Tells you, I think, does it tell you? Yeah, that's clear. That's Coyote. So if you did that one, you're doing illicit stuff. No cellular duplex receivers from Portland International. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, and then you've got different ones you can do. Go right out to here. And let's just say you chose one. Let's start the next. I want to say, look at your details. It tells you what you're going to do. Now, move counterfeit medical equipment from Manchester. That's got to be a Coyote. That is. That'll be a -1 drop in the karma. Quit Manchester. Blah blah blah. 1,144 hours. So you just choose it. But 7,000. That's a good profit. I would be inclined to try that one. Okay, well, I'm pretty. Close that down. Because I do want to try something different. And you can see, as you open up, you can see all your flights. You can go to a different region, search it. Whatever you want to do, wherever you want to fly from. Changes that to satellite map. First time I click that. You can just choose any of those and fly them. And then just choose what you want to choose. So if you wanted a piston flight, let's say, then and that will just show you what you can do with your smaller plane. You can do the tour, yeah, new tour available, say UK tour. And you could do that one there. Oh man, that's just purely XP. And Heligoland and all that kind of stuff. So these are new experience ones. You've got plenty to do in there. Yeah, the town been there before. Right, okay, so that is Skypark. That is what it's all about. Bring this down as that plane empties out. So hopefully that gives you a choice of either NeoFly or Skypark. Skypark I find easy because you can fly what you want. NeoFly, you've got to fly what you've been told to fly, and you have to pass tests to fly something else or make loads of money. So probably one of the longest videos I think I've done so far. I wasn't expecting to be this long because I wasn't expecting to go around. So I hope you enjoyed that. That's just another thing. If you've looked at Skypark and thought, I don't really know, I did it. So, but I must say I'm quite enjoying it. Sort of been flying with it for a couple of days now, and I'd find it difficult not to fly with it. So we'll see how it goes. So thanks for watching. I hope this has been of some information to you. Not sure what I'm going to do next. I'll probably do citation next. I'm not really sure yet. But I'm going to leave it there and say thanks for watching, goodbye, and see you again soon. Bye-bye for now.